Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then I'm so happy to meet you, and if you are returning, then thank you so much for always supporting me. It honestly means so much. It seems like the longest of time since I've sat here and done a talk vlog. I've missed you all so much. Anyway, pause the video and go and get yourself a hot drink, get your snacks, get your biscuits. I have a Earl Grey. So yeah, pause the video, go on, we're going to have a big catch up. I've also got some peppers and some hummus. So good. I am so addicted to hummus. Nom 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 nom. Sorry. So good. Anyway, let's get into the vlog. So, I have been feeling really overwhelmed. Like, just been feeling like I need to take a step back a little bit, if that makes sense. Sorry, because I'm eating as well, and I don't want it to turn into like an eating video, if that makes sense. But yeah, like my mood's been a bit low, so I feel like I'm still not feeling 100%, but I feel like, you know, when I'm feeling really down, I feel like it was showing my vlogs, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if I'm not feeling the best, then my vlogs ain't gonna be the best, if that makes sense, and I don't want that to happen. 1 minute, the door's gonna knock. Yeah, so that's why I decided to take a little bit of a break. But yeah, all in all, like, I feel like my mental health hasn't been at its best either, to be honest. Like, I've been falling back into like a few old habits, if that makes any sense at all. I'm not sure whether I spoke about this before on my channel, but like, when things like feel tough or hard, like my coping mechanism has always turned me to food. Well, up until January. Like, I felt like I had it all under control up until like a few weeks ago. Like, I was due for my period the end of June, and I always get my symptoms and my hormones start, like I feel my hormones always smack bang on 10 to 12 days before I actually get my period. Like, in general, like, obviously females will know what I'm talking about. You always feel hungrier. Like, usually I can cope and have a few treats in moderation, but I think I've been feeling a little bit stressed in general. And obviously, like, that's delayed my period, so yeah, it's just been making me feel a little bit, well, it was making me feel a little bit down. Also, I've been feeling like a little bit of a negative energy around me. Like, whereas me, I'm like usually like a quite positive person. Like, I'll try and turn any negative into like a positive, if that makes any sense at all. But sorry, I'm still eating my peppers. Oh, but yeah, and then I started feeling like a little bit poorly. Like, I started getting a tight chest and backache, and then like I was feeling like really run down in general. I also, up until like last week, I've been like having a few treats, like double treats, like going nearly doubling my calories. And then I had my appointment come through to see the surgeon about my gallbladder, not my gallstones. Sorry, I ain't concentrating. Couldn't concentrate on eating these peppers. But yeah, I've been giving myself like a little bit of negative thoughts, if that makes sense, like thinking the worst. And it's been making me feel like really down. Does anybody else get really messy with hummus? Like I saw the surgeon, but then like my anxiety like was going through the roof. Like as an overthinker, like my thoughts just started going overtime, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I was really overthinking. So like I started questioning myself whether I really want this operation. Because I've been eating healthily, like prior to having a few treats. Like I've not suffered with the pain and that really. Like I haven't had none of the attacks for a while. But I know that when the attacks do come, like they do come with a vengeance, like they come with no warning, and they are really bad. So I know I do need it done. And then like I started thinking stuff like, what if I do have the operation and things go wrong? And in other words, what if I don't pull through from the anaesthetic and then I'm leaving RJ in this world like without me, knowing that nobody else will love him like I love him, if that makes sense, which literally breaks my heart, the thought. So like I've just been feeling very confused, but I do know deep down that this operation does need doing. So I've told the surgeon, yes, I'm going to have it done. It was just like thinking the things I was thinking is making me feel like really confused and anxious, which really doesn't help really, does it? So I've had a cocktail of emotions. I don't know, just like, well, when I filmed this because I've written stuff down in my pad, so I don't forget what I wanted to talk about. Like last week and a few weeks prior, I've just been feeling like this ain't making sense. Like I'm coming down with something basically. So on the 5th of the 7th, I lost half a pound. What was that, last week or the week before? Anyway, the 5th of July, I lost half a pound. Like I usually weigh myself on the Friday, but then on the Saturday, I usually do my cardio workout at the gym. But I didn't have the energy, so I just rested. We also had like a carnival that day too. My left arm like sort of went stiff, and I had an headache that day as well, what turned into a really bad migraine. But I just couldn't shift it for the life of me. Like I had paracetamol at around say 4 p.m, but it didn't do anything. So around 8:30, I took another 2 paracetamol and an ibuprofen. Then like I went to sleep not long after, but then woke up again on the Sunday with like the stiff arm again. So like I felt really achy, and also my left leg was aching as well. And my headache started to come back, so like I had a slight headache as well on that Sunday morning. Took some more paracetamol, so I took RJ to his classes at the gym, and I just rested. It was weird as well because like I had a little bit of a blurred vision. So luckily I'm feeling a lot better now. Not 100%, but I'm still feeling like better than what I was. So I finally got my period on the 9th of July, 12 days late. Yeah, 12 days late. Yeah, so as I've mentioned before, I've always had my symptoms 10 to 12 days like genuinely 10 to 12 days before my original due date. I think that's what I was trying to say, before my original due date. So even though I went 12 days over, I still had all those hormones and like symptoms building up inside me. So I felt really, really crap. But let me tell you, when I saw my period, I have never ever felt so happy to just get it and just release those hormones. I forgot what we was talking about. I got distracted. Oh yeah, when I got my period, I've never been so happy. Just to release them hormones. I've also been suffering with a lot of headaches off and on for the past few weeks too. I am now feeling a bit more positive, so I feel like I can give myself a fresh start, if that makes any sense. Like I can draw the line now and just allow myself a fresh start. I've ate and also drank lots of Costa coffee frappes. Like my treats, I've had chocolates, popcorn, you name it, I've probably had it at least once. So now I'm going to go over the goals, what I set myself back in January 2024, at the beginning of the year. I've realised I haven't gone over them for quite a few months now, have I? So I know I did like my end of January recap and my end of February. I think I did March, I'm not sure. I'm sure I haven't done many since. I don't think I've done any at all, have I, since about March time. But yeah, here goes. Let's go over them. My hair's drying, sorry. So yeah, my goal number 1 was to focus properly on my weight loss, my Christmas game, blah blah blah. So yeah, my goal number 1, to focus properly on my weight loss, which yeah, I've been going up and down with it quite a lot over the past month, I'd say. But this year I've lost, I think I'm a couple of pound away from my 2 stone. So yeah, I ain't doing too bad with that one. I have had a rough month where I've had a treat, like what I've just been talking about. Well, going over my calories, but I've drawn the line now and I've been doing a lot better the past week. So yeah, I've drawn the line and I'm starting again for a better start. And then goal number 2, my fitness each week and getting back into a proper routine, which I've also written down on the things I've written down, like on what I wanted to talk about in my catch-up video. Like I've put also want to get back on track and get myself back into a fitness routine, as I feel like I haven't done much over the past few weeks. Like I've started walking RJ to and from school and stuff, so I'm getting my walks in and stuff. So yeah, that ain't been too bad. And then my goal number 3 was meal planning and sticking with healthy eating and being strict with myself, which I haven't been doing, to be honest. I haven't meal planned for ages, like I've been taking each day as it comes. But that is one thing I do want to do, is start planning a bit more. 4, don't binge eat when things get tough. Also allow myself to sit and feel what I need to feel and don't turn to food, which again, like the past month, well, past few weeks, probably like last week and a couple of weeks, I have felt like things have been tough and I have been turning to food a little bit. But like I've explained earlier on in this video, like yeah, when I get stuck in my thoughts and deep in thoughts and I'm feeling low and depressed and whatnot, I do turn to food. But yeah, I've drawn the line and we're going to cope with that again now. And then number 5, stop impulse buying and buying unnecessary things and save money. I need to laugh at that one. I have stopped buying on impulse in a fashion. I ain't so bad as what I used to be. But as for saving, then no, I do need to get on top with that one. I did do, but then I went to pot again. So yeah, I do need to get back on track with that one. Number 6, stop feeling bad for upsetting people for doing what I feel is right for RJ and I. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well with that one, to be honest. I do feel though, let me finish going through my goals and then I'll talk about it. But yeah, I ain't doing too bad with that one, to be honest. Number 7, getting back into a routine with uploading 4 times a week to YouTube. That one's been hit and miss. Like I do well and then I have a little bit of a break. But I know I've got the best supporters behind me and like my subscribers I know you all understand me, which I really appreciate. Like, yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. A fresh cup. Pause the video and go and get yourself another one. Number 8. Have at least one day a week where I have a self-love, self-care day for myself and enjoy it without feeling bad. I do often feel bad for, I don't know, having a little bit of time out, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do try and get a self-care day, which when I do have them, they are beneficial. Number 9, do something big with RJ at least once a month and Mother and Sunday. We haven't done nothing this month yet, but we will do as he breaks up today. So yes, we will be doing a lot of one-on-one days and a lot of things with friends as well. So yeah, we'll have a couple of friend dates and probably stuff with Josh and Gemma with Archie as well. So yeah, we'll plan a few things through the 6 weeks holidays. Number 10, step out of my comfort zone and build up my confidence by going on solo dates. I have not done that yet, but I do plan on doing that. So, soon as those days come, I shall record so you can see. Number 11, get back into journaling and keeping up to date with a diary. Yes, I do that very often. Number 12, less time on my phone, although I don't go on my phone like I used to. Yes, I'm on and off Instagram and Facebook as well. Like I'm on and off them, if that makes sense. Sorry, as I'm sat on the floor, so I keep feeling uncomfortable. So I'm having to keep moving to get in comfortable positions. Number 13, get back into reading books. I do a little bit, not much. I do want to get back into it a little bit more. So yeah, that's still something to work on as well. Number 14, get back into keeping a gratitude journal. Near enough every morning. The odd morning I miss, but yeah, I've got that Inner Queen journal, which I love. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Oh, I've got pins and needles. Number 15, learn how to meditate. A little bit, not much. Still a work in process. Number 16, get myself into a skincare routine day and night. I'd say near enough every morning, but I need to work on doing it every night as well. Number 17, make more of an effort with myself daily. Most days, yeah. Most days it's a process, if that makes sense. And then I added some more on back in April. And I put, getting my 5 fruit and veg daily. I am doing that, I'm going way over 5 a day. And then number 19, avoid eating in the red. Yeah, I'm working on that as well. So that's all my goals gone through. What else have I ripped down here? Let's have a look. It's a good job I write things down because I totally forget. Like, so I've put like without feelings. I went gone. Like with my low moods and that I've been feeling, like old feelings have been creeping back up, which I can do an whole new vlog on, like explaining in a little bit more depth. But like, certain things. Let me just shut that door. Yeah, just like how like certain things make me feel and how I react to things, if that makes sense. Like trigger responses. Like it's hard to explain. Like sometimes like I'll question like negative questions towards my low moods, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I keep jumping to topics. So on the 12th of July, I weighed myself again and I gained £2. What I'm not happy about, but I sort of expected. I don't want to undo what I've already done, if that makes sense. So I've decided to do a no carbs. Yeah, I want to do a no carbs for a week or so, but you'll see. Yeah, you see that in like what I eat in a day if I do that. And then the past few days from the 12th of July, especially I've been feeling like I'm holding on to all sorts of different emotions. I'm saying there, like on that day I had a little bit of a cry there, here and there. I don't know, but some of you will know what I'm talking about and some of you won't, but I've been looking into cleansing my aura. So lots of past emotions have been resurfacing. And that's all I've been doing. But yeah, I've been looking into... Oh, sorry. But yeah, I've been looking into that aura cleansing, which looks really good. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for now. As I can see, I'm running out of memory. So to put this vlog together, I'm going to have to clear some memory out so I can edit it and get it out for Sunday. Which obviously by the time you see this will hopefully be Sunday. So yeah, thank you so much for all understanding me and always being there for me no matter what. I missed you all so much and I'm so glad to be back vlogging again. I'm going to give you my advice as well to your dilemmas. I'm going to film that as well as soon as I've sorted out my memory. So yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around and I shall see you all in my next vlog. Love you all so much. Bye.